Hello, my beautiful people. I greet the full house from Untouchable Mama. Hope say una dey fine. Una do well, so una take dey help me take dey share, comment, like. God go really bless una. I really appreciate una well, well. My people, another one don come out again. This something of Goodluck Adegboye, human rights activist. I know say na him with him wife na him dey do am. Another woman don burst come out again. This woman, she based in UK. They call her Elizabeth. I'll put the video. So this woman now come out, come talk wetin happen to her and the time when she carry case go give them. He said when she called them, because the woman na UK and the woman dey stay. He said when she called them, they come tell her say make she pay money for their account to register the case. Say she come pay 45,000 naira for the case. He said the time when she wan pay the money, she come dey ask her, why if dem be human right, why person go first still pay for something wey dem wan do for dem? So anyway, she no even worry, she pay the amount 45,000. She come call the Adegboye wife, come ask her say make e check whether the money enter. Na she come still ask am say na you na because she wan know whether na the person na receive the money. You know say sometimes if e be say na another person wey dey work follow una na go receive the money. Come tell am say no, we don receive am, na she na dey talk. Come say okay. He said dem come tell am say okay, this case wey I wan do so na 45,000 dem wan use am take register am. If the case wey the woman wan bring come, if e involve money, then go after dem don judge the case, dem go collect 10% for that money issue. Na wow. Say dem go collect 10% for that issue. He said dem even talk say dem even dey collect more than that one. Na so some people dey talk, because all these things of human rights, something don dey burst well well come out. Many people don dey come and dey say dem just e get wetin dey happen for dem wey social media people no know. You know, so as this mercy as e come out, na this woman come say still call Harrison say see wetin she pass through. Harrison even talk am say many people dey call am, dey tell am say see wetin dem dey many people pass through for there, as dem no take judge their case, dem go collect their money, dem go just when dem go come, as una know as Nigeria be now, when dem una know say dem be human rights. So that fear go dey your body say I no want problem, make dem no come carry your gbalegbe take arrest. Una know as dem take do blessing this mercy. So this woman come and come talk many things wey she talk for them. I go put the video, more na watch am, because normally charity or something or all this human rights, they're supposed to defend you. They're not supposed to collect money for your hand. That's wetin me I believe. I don't know whether e dey for their this thing for them say they must collect money, because I know say they still dey pay people wey still dey work follow them. But collect money, not judge the case. That one na something wey no good. How you go collect money for my hand, then you come my case now, you go come postpone now, you know dey judge am again, you no even dey talk about am, but the money you don keep am, which is very bad. So this thing wey happen, so for me this Goodluck Adegboye, he go too far to go arrest that girl instead of am, because if you know say wetin you dey do say not too much clear, instead of you to just relax, you go dey put your leg, dey draw your leg come out. Because many people go come out. If you na see call when me even dey receive a message wey people dey tell me say wetin Mercy talk na true, I get proof, I get this one, just I no want me I come enter inside, but they come carry go give Harrison. Anything wey I see for social media, I'm free to do it, to talk about am ahead. That one na normal thing. But for you to say me you wan bring proof come for me I can't talk am, because I no know whether na real. Now because I know say you fit change something so e good make all these people wey still dey inside make they talk about the case. If dem dey bring am come out, we wey dey for social media, we go dey carry am come dey bring am. They say see as dem say e take happen. My brothers and sisters, all these things wey dem dey do, I know say na business na everybody dey take am take dey do. If una dey do am with business, una go still dey respect una sef. Dey do am well, the one wey no go come chook una for neck. Dem no dey do am like that. Dem go dey do am because many people go still come out. More are still coming out. If you see the comment wey dey that video, this video wey I wan post so, many wey say because fear not let them talk, because of say dem know say dem be person wey you get small money, dem go oppress you. May I put the video more na watch? I more na help me share. God bless you.
Good evening, Mr.
Yeah, good evening,
Anderson.
ma'am.
How are you?
Um, I'm fine. It
I
took
was
me like almost
fine, but
5 minutes before I
I
can
couldn't see
bring
when
you up.
I to join you.
Crazy.
So, but now my husband helped me.
Okay, guys. So if you are live, just try and join us or share this video, okay? So you can listen to what Madam Elizabeth want to share with us this evening. All right. So this morning I was on live video with Mercy, who shared experience with the police and a human rights group based in Lagos State. All right. So like I told my viewers in the morning, I said nobody is guilty. I'm not condemning anybody, but we just have to bring out the facts. You know, it's a fact finding. But how to help Messi, who was arrested by the police. All right. So, I have received a lot of calls, messages from people who have been complaining. As in, I don't. It's really huge for me anyway. I've gotten a lot of messages from people. So, Madam Elizabeth, just introduce yourself, please, so everybody
My name
viewers
is
can know who you
Elizabeth.
are, please.
Audio.
Okay. All right. So just tell us what do you have for us? What really happened?
Even though I didn't go ahead with the case, but I will feel like end of last year or so, I tried to give a woman rights a case to deal with, and when I spoke to them, they sent me back. They sent a form back to me saying,
Okay, who did you? You say
I spoke to
you
human
spoke to
rights.
people.
I
Who did
spoke
you?
to
Who are these people?
First and foremost, I spoke to because when you call, they have about two different lines that they say is on WhatsApp. When I called, it took me a long while before I can get through. And you will send a message, they will say send a message.
Yeah.
I send a message, there's different messages, no reply.
Okay.
Yes, advocate,
Human rights defenders, right?
office. So you call, I couldn't
Yes.
get through. I sent messages. They said, okay, I should forward my case, history of the case, which I did. Then they said, oh, it's a wrong one. I should send it to this also WhatsApp. On and on like that. And then eventually they said that they saw the report. They've sent the case. So they sent back to me and they asked me that have I formally registered the case? And I said, oh, okay, how do I register the case? They told me that I should be aware that I need to pay the 45. I need to pay 45,000 to register the case. Then, if it's a case that involves money, whatever amount of money they recover for me, I have to pay 10% of it. So I was like, okay. But for me to be sure that it's women right, I asked for the account number. I wanted to go ahead with the case. So they sent me the account number. Then I called back again. I sent a message that, can you confirm? I need to know if this really the women rights account. Do you mean I should pay the 45,000 into that account? And they said to me, yes, I should. Then I spoke to Ms. Olushola herself, which is the president. And I didn't really go ahead, not because of the money, not because of, but the attitude, which I confronted her. I said to her, Madam, what you drop phone on people on me, you shout. I said, why? I said, I found that so rude, you know, and that was the main reason why I didn't go ahead with the case. It wasn't even because of the money to register. Even though I have this intuition that why will I have to pay? I don't even mind paying the 45,000. It's to register the case, which I don't mind. But what got me thinking is when you say to me, "Oh, you have to whatever money we recover for you, you have to pay 10%." And I'm thinking this is supposed to be a charity first and foremost, because if it's a woman right, it's supposed to be a charity. And secondly, you're asking to register the case. I have no problem with that. That's fine. Maybe there's some a cost that you have to carry out. That's fine. But for you to tell me that whatever amount of money you recover for me, if it's a case that involves money, whatever money you recover for me, I have to pay 10%. I got a bit weary about that, and that's why I didn't. That was a part of the reason why that I didn't go ahead with the case. As I'm speaking to you, I still have the file, the whole case file with me on my WhatsApp. The number that I said, the correspondent that I had with them, I still have it. And as I said, what really put me off, totally put me off, was the attitude of the Mrs. Olushola herself. The way she talked to people, the way she responds, it wasn't sitting well with me at all. So that's why I like, okay, you know what, I'm not gonna ahead with the case. So when I had Mercy, I don't know Mercy. I'm not getting involved with Mercy, but I just want to say that was my involvement with women rights. That was my experience with women rights. Truly, I've been told I will be charged a certain amount. If I register a case, then they will charge me 10% of whatever they recover. That's all I know about them.
All right, madam, it's crazy.
No, I haven't paid.
You have the evidence of
I
payment,
haven't
right?
paid. Yes, and I
Yeah,
didn't
just
go
because
ahead
of
with
the
it.
attitude, you also
But I
have to
still
withdraw
have
back.
the corresponding that where she sent me
You have
account details, and when I responded to confirm if it's the women rights account, and if you want me to put the money into that account, I have the WhatsApp messages with me.
okay. I know you're not in Nigeria, right? You're
Yeah.
not in Nigeria. I think you're in London. Yeah. Okay. I want to apologize for what transpired. Um, that's not how human rights operate. That's the truth. That's not how NGOs should operate. If that's this thing you said now, because I've heard it from a lot of people who messaged me out since morning. I've been on calls since morning and messages and everything too. And that is not with NGO collecting money from money you recovered or anything is like is a business venture. It's no longer an NGO. And a business venture should also pay tax to the government too. So why do people pay money to register a case? Why do people have to pay money before they can get help or yes? And again too, I saw somewhere where money raised for people, they collect 20% of the money.
Wow.
From money they raised on social media from people. Money, yeah, people get money for help, and they have to collect 20% of the money. 20% of the money we have to go to them, and they give you the remaining one to keep. That's it's crazy. All right. So and this is the reason why people don't support NGOs here in Nigeria anymore, because of some of this thing that is happening too. You get it? So there is no way someone should collect money from vulnerable Nigerians, vulnerable people seeking for help.
Exactly.
So a woman is looking for help, and you are telling her to pay 20%, 10%.
Because if they don't need that help, they won't come to social media to ask for help. You won't even need to solicit for them. It shows that they need that help.
So good. Yeah. So if it's a lawyer who requests money from you, it's a different
that's
thing.
their job.
Lawyers,
That's
you have to
their
pay them
work,
legal fees. But this is not a law firm. The NGO is not a law firm. The lawyers can collect money as a legal fees from client. But NGO should not collect such amount of money to help people. All right? It's not possible. It doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Even GoFundMe, if you are getting, if you are raising money on GoFundMe for people, GoFundMe can even charge that amount of money. It's not possible.
That's high. That's
it's not possible. Almost 20% of it's crazy. So these are some of the things people are complaining about. All right, it's not about mercy right now. It's about people who are now talking about before you can get access. It's no longer access to justice. It's no longer access to justice. All right. I run an NGO. I know how it is. People who comes to me, I've never one day say you have to pay 2 billion naira for me to help you, or 10 naira for me to help you on your case. Yes, I've done case for people with my own money. I've done case for people, and they come back and say, Harrison, thank you for this you did for me, and they give me money. I collect it.
Yeah, that's a gift. You have
I do. I collect. They give me gifts. I collect it. And when you don't give me anything, I don't kill you. I don't get to drag you anywhere that you didn't give me money. And all right, so these things are not fine at all.
The 10% of collecting.
Okay, I'm going to make sure I bring this man live.
The 10% of collecting whatever you recover from me, that was what totally shocked me. That was totally off-putting for me. Like, why after I've registered my case, it's like you've collected money to hear my case. Then you have to take money from whatever. It was regarding a land. The case was going to involve money, So obviously, I was like, okay, if I have to pay you the 10% of money you recover for me, so what's the point of me recovering the money after I've paid you to register the case? Because I've seen it as I paid you for the job. If you're taking 45,000 from me to formally register my case, I paid you. That's what you're going to get paid for. Then what business do you have saying you're going to take 10% of? Am I paying tithe? Am I paying tithe to you for you to get 10% of whatever you recover for me after you collect your money for registering the case in the first place? So for me, that didn't sit well with me at all. And as I said, with the attitude of the president, Mrs. Olushola herself, it wasn't sitting well with me at all. And I told her, because I spoke to her a few times on the phone, and I told her, you're being rude.
Yeah.
And it doesn't sit well with me. The way you answer, the way you pick up the phone, the way you talk to people. You don't hold people, you don't hold them. You don't talk to people, talk people, downgrade people, speak to them anyhow. Who are you? Who are you? If you're helping them, that's a different case. And for you collecting money to hear the case, you're not helping them anymore. You're rendering a service to them, which they paid for. Because I expect if I pay 45,000 naira for me to register my case, I paid. It's like I paid a lawyer to register my case. So you can't talk to me anyhow. You can talk to me as if you hold me. You can't talk to me as if I'm nobody. Yes, it's your platform, but it's because people put you on that platform. If people doesn't watch you, people didn't patronize your platform, you won't have a platform. So why should you downgrade people? Why should you talk to people anyhow? So I was just like, when I saw a message, you know what? For them collecting money to hear a case is true. That is true. That is no lie, because I've experienced it. even though I didn't go ahead with the case. But yes, it is true. They collect money, they charge money. I don't know, maybe they don't do, if it's Nigerian case, I don't know. But for people, according to one, or for people abroad, they will charge you. I don't know, maybe the charges are different from, people in Nigeria. But if you're bringing a case from abroad, anywhere in Europe, they have a certain amount they charge you. That's what that's the truth. That's the truth. So, which is so sad. It's really, really sad, because if people doesn't want to, people who want to,
All right. He has to he has to come and clear all this, all right? So I will make sure I'll bring him on live
I got the evidence.
for him to come and clear all
I
these
got
things
the
that
evidence.
people are talking
I got
about,
the
all right?
correspondence. I got the chat. That yes, and I got the account details that was sent to me, human rights account details. Then I called back. I said, just for me to confirm, is this human rights account? He said yes. I said, do you want me? I was specific enough. I said, do you mean I should pay the 45,000 into this account? They said yes, it's the human rights account. It's the right account. And after I've paid the money, I should send the receipt to that WhatsApp. Then they will formally, lodge the case. And I have the form. It's still on my WhatsApp page, unless if they deleted from me. But I have a copy of it, because I shot screen. I have the copy of that form that it said, and it specifically said 10% of whatever amount of money recovered for you will be paid to them, will go to them. So,
all right. I want to clear this thing to some people who have said that is money they use for services too. Now, before you run an NGO, before you run an NGO, you should have a board of trustees, all right?
Yes.
You should have board of trustees. Yes. So
Funds.
you don't run an NGO and start looking for people that will give you money to services, everything too. If you want to run an NGO, you should be able to know how to raise funds, like fundraising. You get a grant.
Yes.
You get a grant, all right? So that's the truth. You don't collect money from people to register a case anywhere. You don't collect money from people. If you are here watching, you want to open an NGO, you don't collect money from people to register cases for you to help them. All right? Now, when you raise fund for somebody who is sick,
Exactly,
somebody who is homeless, you don't collect percentage from them too. You don't do that. You don't.
It's absurd.
You don't collect percentage from them. Man, if it's not a sin, if it's not illegal, it's a sin against humanity. That someone who is sick, who is looking for help, you help the person to raise fund, and you are now collecting 20% of the money you raise for the person on social media, and you said, and you're giving the person half of the money and you collect 20%, man, it is sin against humanity. It is evil. So this is just general, including me too, all right? If I've raised funds for people and I collect 20% from them, or 10%, or 1% from them, man, it's evil. It is. It is. So it's not just about whoever they are talking about. It is for everybody general. All right. For we who runs an NGO in Nigeria, we need to review this name that we have. People are already destroying our names. The NGOs are scamming people in Nigeria and rest of them. And that's why a lot of people abroad that are refusing to help NGOs back home in Nigeria. All right. So it is not about anybody or anybody trying to drag anybody down. Nobody's doing that. We've already made fame. There's no amount of dragging somebody that make us get more fame, or become more famous. That's just it. So nobody's dragging anybody down to take over whoever. Nothing. It doesn't happen. So I'm so sorry, man, for the experience, everything you passed through, and you wanted them to help you, and they couldn't help you because they were the way they were talking to you, and later now asked you to pay money before you can get help. Madam, I'm so sorry about that. Please apologies from me, because why I'm apologizing to you is because, one, It's because I run an NGO in Nigeria and also a human rights group too. I'm ashamed of myself. I won't lie to you. I'm ashamed because a lot of people are seeing us as the same thing. Yes, a lot of people see us as the same. I was in US. I was in US, and we went somewhere in New York. Then they were now showing us paper, in computers. The organization NGOs, they gave millions of naira to run projects.
Yeah, I'm listening. Yeah, I can get you.
Are you getting it?
Projects in Nigeria.
Some NGOs, they gave money to run projects in Nigeria, and I'm asking myself, where are these projects? I didn't see any project these people run. But yeah, that's true. Some NGOs who are doing this stuff, they don't get grants. They don't get grants. But people who are not doing the job are the ones that get the grants.
Exactly.
Okay. So I'm so sorry, man. Please just have to
that's fine.
forgive and let go.
It's just
please.
kind
I
of
beg you.
an awareness. It's not to, as you say, it's not to drag any people's name down. It's not to pinpoint or pointing accusing fingers. It's just to enlighten people that this was going on, and it's like it doesn't speak well of us as Nigerians, or it doesn't speak well of us at all, because sometimes it may not even be for us abroad. It may not even be because of the money. But what about the people that can? If I say, okay, I can afford the 45,000 or whatever, and what about the people that they can't afford that kind of money? Can come exactly. So
afford it. There's a case I handled just recently in Lagos. A young girl was locked up in a hotel room because she said she's not going to work again. She was locked up. Then I had to, from Asaba here, where I base, and send money to them in Lagos. Yeah, I sent money to them in Lagos State for them to carry out the court processes, because they took the hotel to they took the hotel to court. The manager was remanded in the prison custody. I had to send money from them, from my pocket, to them in Lagos State for them to handle her case. And the lady was surprised. Said, "What? It was this lover, this lover blog referred the case to me." So the lady was like, "So you guys don't want, you guys do not even take any money from me." I said, "No, don't give us the money, please. Just relax. We'll handle the case for you." That's just it. Because we know at that point, she's vulnerable. She needs people to trust. People that will help her. So when you demand money from people at that point, you say no. Because we're not lawyers. If the lawyer that demanded for money for legal fees,
that's their own money. They're doing the job. So, but if you say you're NGO, you're human rights, then if I'm paying you, then it's no longer a human rights. It's no longer a charity.
No, it's no longer. That's true. It's no longer a human right.
All right, thank you.
All right, man. So thank you for your time. I really.
Okay.
So just try and send me those stuff on WhatsApp. All right, I'll be happy.
All right.
Yeah.
Have a great night.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. You too. Yeah. All right, guys. So thank you, guys. So I'm gonna bring the man live, and if he refuses to come live, no problem. If you agree to come live, no problem. So I spoke to him today. I had a phone conversation today, and at this point, he has to come and to clear most of these allegations against his organization. If he doesn't come, there's no issue. We don't have any issue if he doesn't come. So if he agree to come on live, better. Let me see if he's even watching here to join us live. All right, so that would have been beautiful. It's not here, so okay. So thank you guys for joining me tonight. I really appreciate. God bless you guys for joining me. All right, so I'll try and get him live, and okay, so I'll try and get back and see if he will respond to you are going to come live with us. All right. So yeah. So but next week Tuesday we are going to be in court with Mercy in Lagos State, Nigeria. Yeah. We are going to be at the police station, sorry, FCCID Adegboye, Lagos State, with Mercy for her case. We are going to be with Mercy at the police station, all right, for her case, all right. So we are only there because of the arrest. She was arrested. She was arrested for this case because she posted a video and people are saying she's blackmailing or whatever, and rest of them too. All right. So we are going to be with her next week Tuesday in police custody, at least to hear from the police too what transpired, what a petition was written. Let's see the content of the petition, where are the evidence of Mercy's threats or whatever, and rest of them too. So at this point now, we are going to work with Mercy to the police station next week Tuesday. All right. So I believe before that next week Tuesday, Samuel, can you just click live? Samuel, just join me live, please. Request to join me, so that they can see you, so everyone can see who you are. And yeah. So yeah. So Chris Chibike is Lagos director. So we are going to be in Lagos FCCID Adegboye on Tuesday, next week Tuesday, with Mercy. All right, let's see how we can resolve all these whole issues. All right, so Chibike, please try and request to join me live, or Asa, just request to join me live. Let me add you up, all right? Since you are a female and you are going with them too, so please come live and tell me what you think about whatever all the things you've heard about on this matter. So just click request to join me live, please. I'm waiting. So and
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Chibike. I don't know where I can bring you guys. Okay, so I wanted to bring in Chibike and Asa, who are going to handle this case on ground on Tuesday in Lagos. So to go with Mercy to the police station to get the full facts why police should, detain Mercy. Yeah. So I don't know. So we have to get them live, but it's not working out for me here. From here, I can't find them to add them up. Okay, I'm adding Asa.
Hey, good evening, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening.
Hey, Asa BBI.
I'm fine, thank you, sir.
How are you? Yeah.
Yes,
So
I am.
are you following up on the case, right? Okay. So what do you?
Okay.
Okay, let me ask you some few questions. People comes to you in Lagos State to report cases of
Yes, sir.
abuses and rest of them too, right? What is the first thing you guys do
We
when they
have
come to
to,
you
yeah.
as an NGO?
The first thing
What
is
is
to
the first?
investigate on both parties, so we can actually know the facts. Then, before we can actually go and report to the authorities, which is the police, we have to report to them. Then we follow up on such cases. We know if it's a rape case, we have to take the person to the medical center, a general hospital, to ascertain some medical reports. to be sure that, yeah, this really happened, then we can now put in some measures.
Okay. Do you at any point
No,
collect
sir,
money
we
from
don't.
victims
No, sir, we don't.
or
We
from complainants?
actually, yeah, we are a group of people. We have volunteers in our states. Behind bars, which you are the director general. So we actually have volunteers, which I'm one of them. So we actually revert back to our states, and we tell them about the case we have at hand, and we pay in for the intervention. We contribute towards the movement and everything. Yes, sir, that's how
So
we
this is how
operate.
you operate, right?
So it's actually funded by the organization, funded
Okay.
by the volunteers. And at some point, we do reach out to you, and you also
So
give us from
volunteers,
your personal savings. Yeah, because
you wanted to drag, you wanted to come and drag me, Abby. Come and
yeah,
drag.
you go as far as, because you wouldn't want to see. I mean, you really want the case to work, so you want justice to be served. So you can go as far as getting from your personal savings, right? So that's it.
That's one. So you guys have to contribute
Yes, sir,
money,
we do.
right?
Oftentimes.
You guys contribute. You guys
Yes, sir.
contribute,
I mean, the other day I was speaking with
and you guys also.
my one of my friends, and I was telling her that, do you really think that I get any dime from behind bars? I mean, she's here. I asked her, do you think I really get any money from this human rights stuff? She said,
You see that
even if they tell her in her dream, yeah, she's here with me. Did
she's
I
there.
ask you? She's running away. She's one of
Oh,
my
yeah, give her.
worker. I'm actually at my shop. I'm still at the shop sewing. So I asked her that was last 2 days, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dorcas. I asked her, do you think I'm being paid? She said that
Mm.
even if they tell her in her dream that I'm not being paid, I had to call Philip, one of the volunteers. I called Philip. I told Philip, see, please, this phone is on loudspeaker. Are we being paid? And Philip was like, no, we are not. So we actually do is what we have passion for. You get. So I can actually spend my last cash for a girl child. I can actually spend my last cash to ascertain justice to a victim. You understand? So that's how it has been. And I know I've been in your organization for like 3 years, and really that's how it has been working. So I was even telling her that if I should even calculate how much I've spent in BBI over the years, I can't even imagine. I can't. I can't really imagine. I
I
know
will.
sometimes going from Lagos State to Abia State to handle cases, different cases. You may. Yeah,
So
thank you
much. I
so much,
appreciate.
sir.
Thank you so
You're
much.
actually a good example to us. So
And
we're actually learning from the best,
thank, thank you. God bless
Thank
you
you,
so
sir.
much. Thank you very much. All right. I'm trying to show people that owns NGO how to run it
Okay,
and
sir.
how to do it.
Okay.
All right. Because when you demand money from first point, when you demand money from victims or from people who comes to complain to you,
Yeah.
at that point, it becomes
Exactly.
a business.
I
All right.
was speaking with
Yeah.
the head of Edo
It's only
State the other day. That was 2 days ago, and he was like, people picking money from like
yeah.
that. He actually know human rights. That even when you come to lodge complaint, and he is not really like he's sure, but he's saying that, yeah, that there are some human rights that even when you come to lodge complaints, they'll be like, okay, you have to register. I'm like, okay, what's the difference between a police? Police will actually ask you to open a file, so there's no difference. It's not being done. It's not really being done, sir.
And we're shouting end police when we are the one doing the brutality
There's some
ourselves.
people will really believe. Some won't really believe that that's how it has been. I mean, they won't really believe. But then it is what it is. Thank you,
All right,
sir.
no problem.
You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, sure. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye.